Think about a moment when something went wrong. Suddenly, unexpectedly. Maybe you almost had a car accident, or you had to speak in front of people and completely froze, or a deadline appeared out of nowhere and you had to act fast. And in that moment, something shifted. Time seemed to slow down. Your mind became sharp and clear. You acted faster than you thought you could. You did things you did not know you were capable of. That was not luck. That was your brain switching into a completely different mode. A mode that has been keeping humans alive for hundreds of thousands of years. And understanding how it works changes everything about how you see pressure, panic, and performance. The moment the brain detects danger, real or imagined, it fires an emergency signal. Within seconds, the adrenal glands release a chemical called adrenaline. And adrenaline does something remarkable. It reshapes how the brain works instantly. Heart rate increases, pumping more blood and oxygen to the brain. Attention narrows sharply, cutting out everything non-essential and locking focus onto the immediate problem. Reaction time speeds up. Decision-making becomes faster. Strength and energy surge. The brain enters what scientists call the fight-or-flight response. And in this state, the brain is not the same brain it was a moment ago. It is faster, more focused, more capable of immediate action than it ever is in a calm, relaxed state. Here is something fascinating that most people never connect to adrenaline. Think about the most vivid memories you have. The ones that feel almost like a film. Clear, sharp, every detail intact. Almost all of them will be moments of high emotion or high stress. An accident, a shock, a moment of fear, or something incredibly exciting. That is adrenaline at work again. When adrenaline floods the brain, it tells the memory system, this moment is important, remember this. And the brain does. With remarkable clarity. This is why ordinary Tuesdays blur together, but the moments that scared or thrilled you feel like they happened yesterday. Adrenaline does not just prepare the body for action. It tells the brain, burn this into memory. This one matters. But here is the important truth. The brain does not perform better under all levels of panic. There is a sweet spot. Scientists discovered this over 100 years ago. It is called the Yerkes-Dodson Law. Too little pressure, the brain is bored, unfocused, slow. A moderate amount of pressure, the brain sharpens up. Decision-making speeds up. Focus improves, performance peaks. But too much pressure, too much panic for too long, and performance collapses. Creative thinking breaks down. The brain gets stuck in survival mode and cannot access the higher thinking it needs. The brain performs best not in complete calm and not in complete panic, but somewhere in between, under just enough pressure to be sharp, but not so much that it shuts down. Now here is the honest part. Every adrenaline rush is a loan from the body. The performance boost is real, the sharpness is real. But after the panic passes, the body asks for it back. Tiredness, shakiness, emotional crash, that is the cost. And when panic becomes chronic, when the body is flooded with adrenaline not in genuine emergencies but constantly from stress, worry, and pressure that never lets up, the brain pays a heavy price. Memory weakens. Focus deteriorates. The immune system suffers. Anxiety becomes the default state. Panic is powerful in short bursts. In long, unrelenting doses, it slowly breaks the very system it was designed to protect. So the next time panic arrives, the heart racing, the mind sharpening, the sudden clarity that comes when something is genuinely at stake, do not fight it. That is your brain doing exactly what it was built to do. Hundreds of thousands of years of evolution packed into one surge. Use it, act, decide, move. That is what it is there for. But know this too. The brain was never designed to live in that state. It was designed to visit it, to use it when needed, and then return to calm. Panic is your brain at its most powerful. Calm is your brain at its most sustainable. Know which one you need and when.